Hi, my name is Ekanem and I'm the podcast host of The Elegance of Souls. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button if you want to get more videos like this one. One of the most difficult seasons that we'll go through in life is a season where we have to attempt or to carry out a big examination. We're striving to acquire some kind of certification, or basically in between transition, or two seasons going from one season to another. So that's a transition season, and these seasons are really significant because they test our retention capacity, they test our knowledge base, they test our ability to endure, our stress levels. And I was watching this video about Navy SEALs and I thought to myself, like, these guys can't possibly be human, but they are. And it made me think about how the human mind and body can endure such strenuous things. We can endure a lot when we set our minds to it. And I thought about things like the survivors of the Holocaust. I'm thinking about sex trafficking survivors. I'm thinking about people who have survived slavery in past generations, and the impact it has had on their mental health, on their physical health, etc., etc. These are all human beings who have endured some really, gruesome things in life, but they've survived. And coming into a season where you are attempting to grow or transition from one thing to another can present, these tests, putting you in a pressured situation where you have to really bury yourself deep inside and find what is in there and what is driving you. I considered the Navy SEALs. I think that every single one of us, in whatever capacity we find ourselves, whether in our careers or in our businesses or even as parents, that we are representing a Navy SEAL. Navy SEAls are specifically trained for covert operations, and when I listened to the video, I listened to some of the things that drive them and make them do what they do. So Navy SEAls have very high principles. Navy SEAls are obviously very powerful individuals, very driven, but there was something else beyond their retention capacity, their knowledge, their principles that kept them going to meet their goals and to win in whatever situations they were confronted with. And that was something called fire in the gut. And I'm in a season where I'm parenting, and my son's about to sit his SAT exams, and I found it really interesting, his approach to preparing for his exams, and the things it's calling out of me to prepare him or to help him on that road of preparation. But what I'm realizing in this moment, in this season, is that his knowledge base is not enough. He's a very smart boy, very intellectual, knows how to conduct an argument, he knows how to negotiate himself out of situations or get the best out of situations for himself. He is very solution oriented. So always thinking about how can I resolve some of the issues I'm facing right now. So he's a very smart boy, that's not in question. But when you find yourself in a pressured situation, your knowledge base is not enough. And even your stress levels are not enough to get you through. Your ability to, retain information is not enough. You're going to need something called fire in the gut. And I think that fire in the gut represents your desire to excel. How deep is it? How much do you really want it? Do you have fire in the gut? Fire that burns everything that is not in your line of sight. It burns up the pain, the disappointments, the doubts, insecurities, delays. If you have that kind of fire, then you have a clear line of sight. And the path has a right to make demands on you as you have made demands on it, without pity, knowing that you will reap a great reward. Claim that path as it claims you. with fire in the gut. Be blessed.